Hello everybody, if you can hear me, you can hear me okay. I'm live today, Wednesday the 22nd of August. We're down in Brighton by the I-360. We're here doing some flat earth activism today with allegedly Dave, Marilyn, Tom, Vic, Lee, Colin, John Edgerton and a good couple of other people as well. We've got down here a little bit late. We're here about half an hour late, but we've set up just beside the I-360, and we've got allegedly Dave there talking to someone just now. Give me a sec, I'll just get it for you, bro. Sorry, just multitasking while I'm doing this. I'm just going to keep you viewing that while I multitask. Sorry guys, just multitasking here, the joys of live streaming. Okay, bro. Right, just multitasking there, gang. Sorry about that. Right, so here we are. I'm going to give you a synopsis of where we are in the bigger scheme of things. I'll come out over here onto the beach, hoping that we've got signal so far. So I'm just going to walk backwards on the beach a little bit and give you some perspective for the I-360. So the I-360 is basically the Brighton version of the London Eye. Instead of it being a big wheel, they've got a massive phallic symbol all the way up there. Sorry guys. Okay, Jason, I'm going to try and steady up the camera. Might be the internet. The internet's quite rubbish down here, if I'm being honest with you. But this is where we are, right on the waterfront. I'm going to come back round here now and show you where we are. So we're here right beside the I-360. And yeah, it's not as busy as it could be today. Obviously, if the weather was hotter, there'd be a lot more people here. But there are people constantly going past. And already a good couple of people have stopped and talked to us. In fact, as soon as we put the banner down, a really kind, friendly gentleman who's from America, he was already half awake and he just wanted to know more. So far so good. I'm hoping the sound is coming through okay. It's really quite windy. So sorry guys, I'm just getting off the beach. It's quite windy, but so far it's going good. I'm going to try and get my mic sorted so that you can hear specifically what they're saying. As I said, it's quite windy, so I'm going to have to just set the mic up and put the little foamy thing over the mic.
Live an alternative lifestyle as is.
So we've got some interactions going on here. This guy's up for talking. This youngster's really up for finding more. This guy's talking to Tom. We've got some other people looking. I'm going to come back here a little bit. Here's the fantastic Tom. There's the awesome Lee. And there's the magnificent Marilyn.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Time.
Yeah, and you guys have just come from camp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's camp going? Having a good time?
Oh, it's been hilarious.
Marilyn's saying it's been hilarious.
Flat enders.
Flat enders. Love it.
My sight.
Love it. So I'm hoping you can hear what Marilyn's saying. If someone's in the chat room and they can let me know.
I'm gonna write a little sitcom called
Yeah.
Flat Enders.
Flat enders. Right, I'm gonna try and hold my bits here. I'm gonna try and hold me bits. This is lovely, isn't it? Right, so now I'm going to hold my mic like this, and now I'm going to get Marilyn to say hi to you all. And Jason, if you could let me know if you can hear Marilyn.
Hello everybody. I'm enjoying the lovely Brighton fresh air for my osteoarthritis. Please.
She's got a lovely smile on her face. She turned up, big beaming smile. That's what I want to see. Big beaming smile on her face. Lee, how you doing, darling?
Well, thank you very much. Very well.
You happy to be here today?
It's absolutely marvellous.
Yeah.
Beautiful sea there.
That's it.
It's just look at that, amazing. Look at that lovely, beautiful. Well, it's actually a bit of a curve, believe it or not. But no, that's
the joke of the year, isn't it?
So want it to be so horizontal, but it's not. It's not. That's the thing. It's not. It's not. It's actually a
Can you
curve. What
can you
I don't-
can you tell the slight air of sarcasm in the air
How
within
can we
there?
prove to people that it's all flat as a pancake when it's bloody curved? When you look at it, it's just like it's a bit of a joke, isn't it? It does actually look curved. Look, if you look at it, it's not exactly flat. It's so annoying that it's not. It is flat.
It is flat.
But you know,
It
like
is
when
flat.
you know when a huge, forget the camera thing. But you know when we look at it right now, don't it look a bit
That's
like
the
You know, it
conditioning.
kind of goes down at the edges, at the sides.
Yeah, but that's the conditioning. They want you to think. See
No,
when
we
you're
are
looking at the
seeing.
edges.
No, but we are seeing that. We are seeing that. That's the thing. We are
Yeah,
seeing
we are
it. Yeah.
seeing it, definitely. And
It's-
also, you
that's
don't
the
hear
main
of any
thing, that's why it's so
shipping
hard to-
liners, worldwide cruise ships saying they've lost 3,000 passengers because they've gone over the edge.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And Columbus is mob
Yeah.
and all that.
Well, that's
Over
only
the
my
edge they go.
opinion, and it's called common sense. And we're definitely not
But look
spinning.
at them wind farms. Look how far away them wind farms are. That's actually
Yeah,
beyond.
Jason, the
horizon.
eyes perspective.
Can you see
Well
that?
said. Yeah.
Like if you look at the furthest one, it's actually beyond what we can see there. It's quite, but we can only see like a dipped down version of it.
That's
We can't-
due to
we
the
can't see- yeah.
perspective. That's due to
That's
perspective.
actually a good perspective picture.
Yeah.
To actually show
Yeah,
people.
yeah. It's a shame I haven't got a P900. Hello, lifting the lid. How you doing? Thank you everybody for tuning in so far. So I'm going to give you a shot of what the banner's looking like right about now. We've used some Peb Gang, having a bit of camera difficulties there. So this is the banner. I'm just going to properly. Sorry guys.
There's towers.
So that is the banner that we've got out. We've got it with some pebbles on there, holding that steady. We've got it literally on the path that everybody's walking on, right beside the sea. So we're right down on the beach level. We've got a constant stream of people coming. Not asked everybody's permission to film them, so I'm not going to be intrusive until I've asked their permission to film. But so far, so good. Yeah, these people are still talking. They haven't walked off in a huff. They're asking good questions. They're asking for explanations. They're going back and forth. So straight away, within minutes, we're dropping red pills. We've stopped people. Other people have been stopping and taking pictures. And this is just with one banner and, a dozen people here. So far, so good. We're going to be here for hopefully a couple of hours at least. If the weather holds out, it'd be good if we can stay out here. And as I said, I'm going to try and come in and do some more filming. But for now, I'm going to keep a live stream going just to give you a good visual representation of what's going on. Tom and Victoria have had their F.E.A.S.T camp this week, and they've got another one next week as well. So this is probably day 5 of camp, is it? Day 6, day 5? So Colin's been at camp as well as Lee and Marilyn and Dave. I've come down from London today. But this is like a day trip from camp, isn't it, Colin?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Day trip from camp. And yeah, so far so good. So far so good. We've got people paying attention to the banner. Whether they're stopping or not is another story, but they're definitely paying attention. And thank you to everybody who's tuning in so far. We've got more people walking towards us this way. We've got more people walking towards us that way. The weather's holding out so far. So feeling really positive so far. Really positive. We've not been called anything horrendous by anyone so far, and that's a lovely thing to see. I can remember not so long ago coming down here 2 weeks ago, and within seconds of getting the banner out, we were getting ridiculed, and it was hard work. So I'm pleased to say this time it's a completely different scenario. We've got much more receptive people, which is always a good thing to see. I think, when people are letting it be socially accepted to talk about, and more importantly, when they're willing to stop and give some of their time to talk about it, I think a lot's to be said for that. So I'm going to swap the camera around. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in. Obviously, it's a little bit chilly con carne today, so I've got my jacket on. The summer's gone for a minute. So yeah, I'm out on the beach with a fur coat on. Good laugh. not what I thought I'd be doing in August. I thought we'd still be in t-shirt season. But I'm going to walk back here a little bit so you can actually see a better perspective of what's going on. We've got some other people that have just stopped there. I'm going to let them have a look at the banner. I feel that people like to absorb the information for themselves, and they don't tend to like to be railroaded like salespeople, you know. I like to give them an opportunity to look at the banner and then try and make eye contact, and then go and ask them if they've got any questions, what they think about what they've just said, what they think about where they live. But so far so good. Like, I think this is a good thing. People are you know, milling about. They're looking at information. They're happy to talk to people. Over there we've got Victoria, we've got Tom, we've got allegedly Dave, and just here we've got Colin and Marilyn, and we've got Lee somewhere as well. He's off with leaflets. He's doing a little bit of a mobile activist. We're static. We're just here in one position at the moment. But I think we're going to try and take advantage of being as active as we possibly can. So I think a couple of us are going to start mulling around. I've got a t-shirt on here that says "You've been lied to," and I'm hoping to possibly get my jacket off. Now we've got someone stopping with their family, so we've got a little bit of a crowd building up now. So in a minute I'm going to have to adapt my style of live and get a little bit more in there with people. I just want to let people have a look at the banner first and then see what they're saying, see if we can come in here.
Now one guy says, they have, you know, so you know, you can't trust anything that says is a real photograph. In fact, there's only one photograph they'll say is real one, and we don't have it here. We don't have that one here, do we? No. There's one photograph that they say is a real photograph, and it was the one from 1972 they supposedly took from Apollo. But we found this video from Apollo 11 of the astronauts faking a picture of Earth from space. All they did was, through their round porthole, yeah, they turned out the lights in the cabin, yeah, and you know, the Earth filled up the porthole, and they just said, "Oh, that porthole, well, that's the Earth." Right, because, well, there's two levels.
I'm hoping you can hear what Dave's saying.
The first reason is that money. Yeah, they get 52 million. Is it no? But is it 52 million or 52 billion?
52 million a day.
Million. 52 million a day, every day.
The British Space Agency gets 1.16 million a day.
1.6.
1.16.
1.16. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Taxpayer money. They siphon off millions of taxpayer money every day
it's
for
all
this
there.
single
They
space.
disclose it as well. It's all there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
The British Space Agency, NASA, they disclose how much government money they get every year. It's disgusting.
Every time these events
Thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in so far. So far, so good. We're talking to quite a few people. I'm trying to keep the camera as steady as I possibly can. The weather's a little bit adverse today, so we're dealing with some wind conditions. Hoping the rain stays off, but I'll carry on letting you hear what he's saying.
We see water act like this in a container, you know, the curved bottom, but they're trying to say that water acts like that. Yeah? Bends with a curve at the bottom, yeah?
So as far as I'm concerned, it measures flat. We can also prove that the spin doesn't exist. I don't feel like I'm spinning. I know that's very basic on that respect, but there's experiments out there what they don't get taught in the general population that prove that there's no spin as well. So it's really fascinating stuff, but then after that you have to wonder, well, who's saying this to us? And it's this system, it's the liars who are giving us our education and all the rest of it, and then you're paying into your taxes into NASA and all the rest of it and all the space agencies. It's all very corrupt. So that's why it's a powerful thing, because it's about the corruption. And
Thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in and taking the time out to see what we're doing down here today. Today I'm down here with F.E.A.S.T from their camp. They're activating in Brighton. Brought my banner down here to help them convey that to people, and I'm pleased to say so far so good.
To be able to live, we're the only creatures on earth that have to pay to live. Everything. So yeah, it goes on and on and on, but just look into it. If you're interested in it, you're interested in being a free human being, you're passionate about being light.
Hi Eco Dave. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's quite busy. I'm pleasantly surprised with the amount of people that are here, despite the weather. That I-360 behind me that's going up there, that's full of people. There's a queue to go on that, and look, the weather's really not that great. As you can see, it's really cloudy, it's overcast, it's quite windy, it's really chilly. It feels like it's going to rain, yet there's a lot of people out here. Hello, my darling.
Hello.
Hey, I'm just saying we're down
Are
here.
we live?
Yeah, we're down here. We're live. We're live. Say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
How's it
I've
going
got to
so
stop
far?
phoning. Good. I've spoken to about 4 people so far now, and everyone's been responsive. The first guy I spoke to, he was like, "No, I don't really want to know. I don't care. It's flat all around." And I said, "Okay then, mate. I get that. But do you care about, like, say, the line in the education, that they're taking money off us, that we're being corrupted by these psychopaths, and that we shouldn't have to pay for this and the other. We should be able to live free." And he was like, and I said, "Well, these are the lies. What they start at. You just got to find the interesting ones, and follow it through, because it's about the lies and the controls at the end of the day."
Love it, my darling. Love it. So as you can see, she's really pleased with how it's going as well. She's spoken to a good couple of people, and in fact, the boys that she was just speaking to, if you can see here, Marilyn's now talking to them. They're now over talking to Marilyn. She started to talk to them. So this is what normally happens. People will really get that interested that they'll start bouncing around amongst the people that are here and start talking to different people and asking them different questions. Because sometimes it's not what someone's saying, it's how they're explaining it. And sometimes someone explains it, somebody else explains it differently. They get it. So I'm really pleased to see that people aren't moving off too quickly, and the people that are stopping are really interested in talking about it. I think this is self-evident that the more we come out here, the more we come out onto the streets, the more we integrate with people, the more we have real-life human interactions about this subject, the further that's going to progress it being socially accepted to talk about. And I think for it to go anywhere and to evoke change, I think first and foremost it has to be socially accepted to discuss and get it out of the ridicule stage, which I can't see anyone here ridiculing anything. All I can see is, interested people asking about a subject that resonates with them. So I'm just going to do a little circle around everybody so that you can see. Sorry. That guy's there with his family. He's still talking. We've got some leaflets as well that we're handing out. Very, very, very appreciative of everybody that is tuning in. I understand we're out here in the middle of the day and people have got busy lives, but I do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to listen to what we're doing out here. I'm going to try and move in again and let you listen to what people are saying.
At the moment, I'm not inclined, mate. I don't really want to be a part. No, I don't want to pay.
I'm actually
I don't want to pay tax. I don't want to pay anything. I shouldn't have to have a passport either. I'm just
I am mystified.
I mean, I'm not.
Things that I see and
The Bible, the Old Testament, is a flat earth book. You read it? It's got a firmament over the top. Yeah. The sun and moon don't. We don't go around the sun and moon. Yeah. It says in Joshua that Joshua stopped the sun and moon moving around. Didn't say it stopped the earth. It stopped the sun and moon moving. Yeah. So, if you're a believer, then you're gonna have to believe this, because that's what the Bible tells you. The earth is fixed in its foundations and cannot be moved. I can't remember which. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Sarah.
Oh, of course. There you go. Yeah, I have a video called "The Biggest Lie."
It's about halfway between here and London. About halfway. About halfway.
Yeah. Do you know where we're actually at?
So we've got some very, very interested people here. With everyone we're speaking to, everybody we're speaking to is really interested. They're not a little bit interested, they're really interested. So for me, I know Harry will know this. I was only down here 2 weeks ago with Harry, and nobody was interested. The odd person, you know, 1 out of every 20 we were speaking to was possibly interested. And we've arrived here, and straight away we've got people that really want to hear what we're saying, and they know quite a bit themselves, and they've got questions about some of the things that they know, and they want to find out more about those things. So this is lovely. And we've got Marilyn here. She's showing the boys some bits and pieces on her mobile phone. She's managed to get them to slow down enough to look at some bits and pieces on the internet. And we've got Dave there talking about it. That guy's asked about the camp and where it is. The guy with his kids. He seems interested as well. You all right, my darling? Yeah? What do you think of this?
Nice.
Yeah? Are you all right for me to ask you what your opinion is of it, my darling?
It's all true. Don't
True.
matter what it says, it's true.
Yeah.
It's going to happen in the future. People don't act what they do.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Cheers. So there you have it. Okay, someone else wanting to fist pump me because he knows it's true. That was a resounding, it's true. It's all true.
Yeah, he's just said a lot.
What's the name of the camp we're stopping at?
Yeah, the right person for the answer. Right, got Victoria for the answer. So I'm just going to walk over here so that you can see. Actually, I'm trying my best to give you a good perspective of what's going on. I'm not the best camera person in the world, but if I go like this, get a little bit further away. All right, they're all now congregating into a bit of a bigger discussion, and we've got Colin talking to the wife of the guy. She's the lady in pink, and they really want to know more about camp and going to camp possibly. So I think they're trying to book on the next week of camp, and they've just met us. So I'm really pleased about this, and this is so encouraging. When I was only here a couple of weeks ago, and it just was not the case at all. It was not the case. People weren't interested in talking. Definitely a different vibe to London. I think maybe the weekend I chose to come down here might have not been the most conducive weekend to be down here for that kind of thing. But, you know, it just goes to show in 2 weeks how different a town can be. Like, Tom's still talking to that guy there. Tom's still talking to him. And he literally showed up as soon as we put the banner down. Again, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Been streaming for about 22 minutes so far. I'm going to try and stream for as long as I possibly can. But yeah, again, I want to say that there's probably about it. I know that some of us have wandered off to do some activism around town, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's half a dozen of us here, giving people red pills. Victoria and Colin are talking to that lady. Tom's talking to that guy there. Allegedly, Dave's still talking to those people over there. Marilyn's been activating on people as well. So far, so good. We've not really had any major conjecture. I've even had people walking up to me saying they know. It's all true. It's all true. No argument. They already know it. And, give me a fist pump. So, yeah, John Smith Global Eye, you were down here with me a couple of weeks ago. You know how difficult this was. You know what a slog it was to get through the day and just to get people to talk to us. And I'm pleased to tell you, Harry, that people are looking, and even the people that aren't stopping are absorbing that the banner's telling them that they've been lied to. Just go again on this and show you what the banner's saying.
No, you won't get it.
No, I didn't take it back. Sorry, boo.
No, I did. I put it back.
Oh, did you? Oh, nice one. Right. Yeah, got it. Cool. Smith Global Eye there. Awesome. Nice one for tuning in, Harry. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. F.E.A.S.T are down in Brighton today telling people you are being lied to. Got some visual representations. Science, Henry Cavendish's experiment. If not gravity, then what? Spherical trigonometry of a sphere. Crepuscular rays. 71% of Earth is water. Horizons. Belief systems. What people believe. Right, I've got to go back to my bag now because my battery is telling me I'm running out of battery. So I'm not quite sure what it is on this phone. So far, it's not doing very good. I've only been streaming for half an hour and the phone's screaming for battery already. So that's not good considering I had 98% when I arrived. So mobile charger pack. Here we go. Nice big one. I'm going to plug that in now and get the juice for the phone. Let's get that one. Now I've got to walk around with a battery pack. Good fun. Tom, can I borrow that lighter please, darling?
Put it back in your pocket.
Oh, you little sweetie, you little sweetie. Okay. So I'm hoping that you can all hear me. Just going to bring the mic back up to me for a bit. I'm going to keep the camera over here. Just going to show you what's going on here as well. Hold on, let me just turn it around. Dave's still talking to this guy over here. His wife's still talking over here. We've got a nice bunch of people coming across this way. And an even bigger bunch of people coming down that way. So it's all good. We've got a nice volume of traffic, of human traffic coming past us. Nice steady flow. Maybe we should say that instead, a nice steady flow. I'm not the most professional camera person out there. I'm just trying my best to hold this down as best as I can. So my apologies if my camera skills are not up to par. My deepest apologies for those of you that expect a better standard. I will endeavour to get better as I go. Battery is frighteningly low. So if for some reason my feed cuts, it's because my battery will have died. If that happens, I will just switch my phone off and charge it so it charges nice and quickly. But yeah, we're getting good results here. We're getting good reactions from people, reactions that I definitely can't complain about. That's for sure. I'm going to see if I can steady my camera a little bit here. Let's see how we go. Let's see if I can steady it. Hold on, gang. Right, I'm just going to hold it there so that you can see what people are doing when they're going past. Right. Okay. So I'm hoping that you're all enjoying this so far. We've got more people coming along and some more people coming along here. We're actually beside a restaurant as well where people are eating in there, and they're within eyeshot of what we're doing here as well. But how encouraging is this? This family has stopped to talk to us, and they're really, really aware of what's going on around them, and I find that incredibly encouraging. They rocked up and were so interested in talking to us, and here they are, you know, many minutes later. It's really, really positive, guys. Really positive.
You pay a lot of money for your car. You pay a lot of money to maintain it, clean it, do all this stuff.
Let me go over here and let you hear what he's saying.
You don't want to lose it.
Whoops.
You don't want them to take away. And they're using this fear. If you don't do as we say, we're going to take your car away. Yeah?
At the minute, it's like a thing where I don't 100% understand it, but like I know that, for example, my motorbike, it's not really mine. I'm just a registered keeper,
Yes.
right? Mm-hmm. So this is the stuff I need to wrap my head around, right?
But you make yourself that by registering. Right? As soon as you register it, you hand over title ownership to the state,
So
and
paying
you
for their
become
things,
now you become the keeper of their property. Yeah.
I'll go get this little
Oh, okay.
Yo,
All right.
definitely gonna try and get in touch with you. Like,
Please do. Please do.
Thank you, my
All right.
darlings. Thank you. Brilliant.
I've just sent you a friend request.
Awesome. I just missed see the chat. Something about leaflets. I didn't manage to catch that. I'm just trying to hold it steady with the battery here on my phone. I'm just keeping an eye on it just now. Just trying to see if it's actually holding some charge, which I'm pleased to say it is. I was a bit worried there that while I was live streaming and charging that my battery was still going to be going down, but I'm pleased to say it's not. So we are all good there, people. Lovely. Lovely. What goes on there? Give me a synopsis. I didn't want to be too intrusive, but if you could give me a...
Well, he's recognised Dave. He's like, oh, that's it. I've just been watching his stuff.
Richard Lopez said, give my dad Dave a big hug from me. So there you go, Richard Lopez.
I liked it actually.
We've got a lot of support here, guys. There's a lot of people watching. They're really impressed with what's going on. There's so much love for you, Dave. So much love for you. There's so much. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Dave. Hi, Colin. Hi, everyone.
I've not had a wash for a few days, so I've been camping all week.
Smells so bad.
I don't. I smell beautiful, beautiful. Of lots of stinky campsite smells.
It's the camp life. It's the camp life. Jason said, hi, Dave. Much respect, Buzzy. Eco Dave. Hey, Dave. Hi, guys. Please keep up the good work. Loads of positive comments.
Everyone else is gone because they're going for chips.
We've got a load of chip fiends. I think we've had some people stopping off for a chip break. Sorry guys, I'm just going to put my mic back up here. Robin Campbell says hi.
Hey, Robin Campbell.
Wokeman, got so much planned, maybe something before the week ends and then loads of stuff after that. That's it, John Smith, you tell him. We've got a ram-packed schedule for the end of this year. There's still a lot of 2018 left and we surely intend to use it to the best of his advantage and get as much done as possible. I'll second that. I will definitely second that. Laser test on Wednesday, Robin. Yep, 29th, Meadway. Robin, do you reckon you could message me I know you're saying Meadway, but where on the Meadway? If you could give me a specific time and a destination and text that to me, darling, I will be there. I will be there. Looking forward to that. Got some other exciting bits and pieces with another learned person who's got lots of credentials and is doing some tests as well down in Selsey. Actually, he wants to do a test to this, which is the i360. Which is what I'm beside now. In fact, I wanted to try and get on that before I go back to London, but hey ho, I suppose, seeing how the reception is down here, might be coming back. Maybe I'll wait for better weather to go on that i360. It's like I said, it's a little bit blustery and cloudy today. Here comes Marilyn. Lovely lady. She rocks. And there, a couple of others on a chip break. On their little chip break. Yep, hold on a minute, people. Just give me a second. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. So far, so good. Is that the lovely Lee? What's he like? What's he like? Oh, it's like a carry-on movie, isn't it? It's like a carry-on movie. We've had a good response so far, Lee. Yeah, really good response. People that have stopped and talked to us, they've been really responsive and love it. As I was just saying to Vic was saying she hasn't washed in a few days. I said it's a camping life, isn't it? It's what it does to you. Harry said, hi Lee.
Hi Harry.
Yeah, we've got people watching. As I said, I'm really thankful for you all taking the time out to watch what we're doing today. I'm just going to flick the camera back. Look, we've got more people looking. More people looking. I'm going to keep the camera like that so it's a little bit less obvious because people really are not happy about being filmed. Oh, they just don't want to be filmed. No. I'm not really sure why this new general consensus of people just not wanting to be involved in film are. But you know, I'm genuinely pleased to say lots of people are looking. Lots of people are looking, and as you can see, we've got a steady flow of human traffic going past. Steady flow. Steady flow. Also? Yeah, light that, bro. If you can light it, you've got free hands. Hi, Karen. Hi, everybody that's tuned in. Karen, if you're there, I'm going to show you where we are. I don't. You might have been in the chat room for a while, so you might know already. But there's the I-360. There it is. There's the sea. No, Jason, I haven't, but I will. Is there a link? Did you send a link? If you did, I might have missed it. But I'll definitely have a look. So yeah, this is where we are, Marilyn. Hey. Yeah, right at the beach. We're right at the beach. Oh, let's give Karen a shout out as well. Can you guys say hi to Karen from Sun and Moon?
Oh, hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Hi.
Look at that. Awesome view. Awesome view. Awesome view. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's a good vibe down here. It's definitely a good vibe. People that are down here are generally in a good mood today, even though the sun's not out. Got another group of people just passing here. I'll send your best regards, Karen. Just walked away for a second just to give a little perspective on what we're doing here. Thank you so much to everybody that's tuning in and taking the time out to see what F.E.A.S.T are doing down here today with their activism. They were on a 2-week camp with a break over the weekend. Second week of camp is next week. They're down here doing some activism today. Well, a selection of them. Some of them stayed at camp, and a few of them came to do some activism in Brighton. So I suppose different strokes for different folks, but full respects to everybody that came out today. As I said, the weather's not really great, but it's definitely ample to do this kind of stuff. So full ratings to everybody that's out here today, and so far some red pills have been dropped, which is very satisfying to know. Some people have walked off with more information than they had when they turned up. We've had a couple of people that didn't know anything about it that want to know, and we've had a couple of people that did know about it that wanted to know more, which I think is an incredibly encouraging thing. As I said, we've got constant flow of traffic. Those two just had a little look. We've got some people on the beach. Can't see anyone in the sea, not today. I think it might be a little bit too chilly for them to go in the water today. So I'll give you a little view. If I go on the beach, and you can see him on the beach now. Lots of pebbles. We've used a lot of these rocks to hold the banner down. And that's where we are. Got some more people going along the waterfront. Got some youngsters there. I'm hoping I can kind of visually show you. Am I going for a swim? Have a laugh. Bit cold for that, Dave. Bit cold for that. But no, I mean, we've got people coming along. Yeah, and the people that are coming along are having a look, and if they're not having a look, they're having a look and stopping. So we're not probably as close to the pier as I think might have been optimum, but I thought this was a different spot, you know. I think Victoria was quite right. I-360, it's a different kind of location. Those people were having a look as they walked past, which, as I said, is incredibly encouraging. Incredibly encouraging. So go. People still looking as they're going past. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, guys. I'm going to flick this camera back around. And I'm going to give you a view of what's good. I'm going to try and hold the camera a little bit steadier. Okay, I'm going to hold it a little bit steadier now. Like that. Okay, guys, give me a sec. Oops. Oh, leave it out, Harry. I haven't even seen it yet. Oh, come on. I haven't even seen it. I haven't seen it. Not fair. I gather it's brilliant if you're saying just make it public. If I had another device on me, I'd have a look. I'd have a look. But I want to keep live streaming. It's like stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to keep live streaming and I want to look at the video. But that girl there just had a look as well. She came this side of the banner to have a look. That couple there are having a little look. Little cheeky look as they go past. It's epic. Now you're going to get me hyped up, Harry, now. Hello? What's that you got there, son?
Chips, man.
That looks like Brighton's finest, that, man. Look at the size of that, bro. Yeah, some proper, yeah.
Little scabby cafe chips, isn't it, them?
Yeah, that I'm a bit disappointed with what the chips are looking like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not happy with that. Looks a bit, oh no.
British pastime, innit? Brighton, fish and chips. Yeah? Yeah, Portsmouth's wasn't good, was it? Portsmouth really wasn't good, no.
We've all spat our first mouthful out.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, me filming is putting off people talking. There's a couple of people that probably want to talk but just don't want to be filmed. Just took it upon themselves. They took it upon themselves. What are they like?
Well, we're working here.
Yeah, you know, this is this is all work. No fish and chippies. I see quite a lot of people sometimes are a bit hesitant. They kind of look around for a camera and then when they see me filming, they're like, oh. So that's why I'm trying to sit back. Yeah, I'm trying to sit back. I'm trying to kind of visually represent it, but I'm gonna be a little bit more low key with it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah. Yep. That's right. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go over there. Actually, I'm gonna go on the beach and see if that's a little bit better. All right, guys. So, I will ask Victoria as to where people are feasting next. Victoria Rose. She's got a YouTube channel. She's on Facebook. Feast is on Facebook. They've got their own group. I'm just gonna literally go here, and I'm gonna see if I can get some filmage from here. There we go. Let's see if I can get this up and running. Not really keen of that post in the way, but still. I'm hoping that's a little bit more steady. Sorry about that post in the way, but I just want to get myself to a little bit of a vantage point without being intrusive with the camera, because I'm noticing a couple of people not wanting to talk because of the camera being there. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. There's the allegedly Dave. Okay, we need some girls up the front, yeah? Okay. I'll keep my camera low. In fact, what I do is I try and show people that I've got it on selfie so that they know they're not being filmed that way.
Oh, okay.
And that seemed to work when we were in the group talking, so. Might actually brave my t-shirt, Dave. Just to get a bit more activism out there. Right.
Everything else and then just left a few bits in.
Oh dear. Got some people in the chat room that are sorely confused, but it's all right. It's to be expected.
People confused, what about?
Oh, crikey. About, you know, opinions of people. But it's all right. They're just opinions. They're opinions and that's that. But, you know,
Have you got any mods on?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got some of the best moderators known to people in reality, as far as I'm concerned. Show me mods better than the ones in the chat room and I'll eat my hat.
Are you still live now?
Yep, fully. Victoria goes, are you still live? Ever so slightly.
Well done, mods. Keep it up.
Love it. Victoria Rhodes. Rose. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Jason, what have you just shared? I want to watch. Not fair. Who's got Facebook? Who's got Facebook? What's wrong with me? Who's got YouTube? I want to look. Harry said, hi Vic. Harry said, hi Vic.
Hi, Harry.
Oh, sorry, orientation lock there. Sorry guys. Right. Roxanne's braving the cold now. Roxanne's doing jacket off, t-shirt out. Just making sure I'm not tied to my jacket. With a bit of luck, I'm not. Right. Go over the old bag. All right, it's not actually, it's chilly. It's chilly, but it's not hypothermic. You know, one of them ones like it's survivable. It's survivable. It's not hypothermic. It's not hypothermic.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll go in a little while.
You alright? It's alright.
All right. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Get a couple of leaflets. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's fucking have it. Sorry, mind my language, everyone. All right. Okay, so we're standing here on the line. Got a pathway in front of us. Hopefully some people are going to stop and talk. Those lot are munching. I've taken my jacket off. I've got this t-shirt on. I would show you the back of it, but then I'm not quite sure. I'd have to get someone to film the back of it, but I've got a lot of information on the back of the t-shirt as well. I've shown you all that t-shirt before anyway, nothing new. So we've got some people, but like I said, I think my camera is going to put people off. Yeah, I'll try and watch from someone else's phone, Harry. But I'm hoping when these people pass me, they're going to realise that they're not being filmed and that I'm filming myself. But yeah, do you know what it is? Z2Tech Realist, it's my camera. It's the fact that I've got my phone up like this. I'm going to need to step back because if I don't, people are going to think I'm filming them. Okay, so those people there were just walking behind me, but where they thought they were going to be on film, they walked the other side of me, so I've just flipped my camera around. But this is how savvy people are. People don't want to be filmed. It's like, I'm going to step back again. It's annoying me really, because the more I step to the front of the camera, the more it puts people off. It's kind of annoying. The more I step up there with this, the more people go the opposite way of where I'm standing because they don't want to be filmed. People just don't want to be filmed.
Well, you just have to do it from a distance then, like, so you look like...
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. But I think Dave's right. We need some girl action on the front, man, because when it's just Dave, people are walking past. Yep. Yep, it sure does. You got some leaflets, Vic?
Yep, they're in my bag.
All right, babes.
Ready.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm gonna sit back here, guys, because like now I'm hoping I've got my phone in between my knees, yeah. So I'm trying to do secret filming, yeah. But as soon as people clock they're being filmed, it's not the one. So I'm just gonna try and hold my camera like this, hoping to get some footage. But I'm having to hold my camera in a way that's making me look like I'm not on the phone filming. So I'm literally just leaning forward like I'm just having a think to myself. Having to hold the phone. Now I can't see what I'm filming because I'm holding the phone in a way where I can't see what I'm filming. But yeah, I think the way forward with this is GoPros. Body cams, because as soon as people see you holding up, also maybe it's actually the fact that it's a phone. People, I noticed with you, Harry, that people don't really have the same objection when they see a proper camera. filming. It's like they want to be taken seriously, so when there's a proper camera, it's like they think maybe it's a little bit like the people in white jackets. As soon as you see professional equipment, you take people seriously, but if someone's just filming there on their phone, people don't really want to be on the footage. It's just my observation where I'm out here. This is just how I see it. Do you know what I mean, Tom? I'm saying to people, see, when people see someone with a proper camera, a proper professional camera, they don't seem to mind being filmed, but when you put a mobile phone in their face, like, don't film me, don't film me. And it's like,
when there's a proper camera, but it attracts people over. They're like, oh, what are you doing?
like if you have like a tripod thing, like they do it at Speak. See, got content over everything at Speaker's Corner with the tripod. It kind of draws people in. Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like if we had a setup like that down here,
proper.
I feel like if we had that set up right here, we'd be drawing the crowds in.
There'd be a big crowd round there, wouldn't there, just because of the camera?
You know, when I'm standing up there, it looks like people aren't interested. But like I was saying to the chat room, as soon as I come back a little bit and don't hold my camera up so high, people aren't looking for the camera so much.
Yeah.
But I could do it again. As soon as I walk up to the banner and stand here, you'll start watching everyone walking behind us. Because I'm standing there with my phone.
It's mad when you get spotted, so it is for me. I don't know about you probably get.
Hoping you can all see. People are looking as they're going past. People are looking as they're going past. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I fully appreciate you all taking the time out to see what's going on today. Obviously, we're working against the weather. It's not a nice sunny day. We're on the beach, so you'd expect it to be packed if it was sunny. And unfortunately, it's not sunny, but it's not stopped us coming out today. There's still people to be woken up. Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock already. A good few people have been spoken to, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, I had to get one when I got down here. I left my house with one, and now I can't find the one I bought. What? Yeah, I got one from a shop near the station. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in. Sorry, I'm having to put my head down to see the chat room and see who's there. I can't see the chat room properly because I haven't actually got a chat room, and the message just comes up on the screen briefly. And I then get like a couple of seconds to look at it, and then it's gone. But honestly, I fully appreciate you all tuning in and being here with me. I got up really early this morning. Got the underground to Blackfriars, got the train down to Brighton, walked down to the beach, and here I am. And I want to say that even already, just in speaking to the people that we've spoken to and seeing some people, really, it's all been worth it already. For me, it just takes one person to stop and want to be interested for it to be worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? I think that just kind of quantifies it. When if you come out your front door and you're on a mission to speak to somebody about the truth, it just takes that one conversation and it's all worthwhile. The fact that we can have multiple conversations with multiple people in one hit is everything. It's absolutely everything. And as I said, I was only here a couple of weeks ago with John Smith Globline. No one was receptive. Absolutely no one was receptive. We're not conspiracy theorists, we're globe deniers. Globe deniers, baby. But yeah, look, there's another family. They've just stopped to speak. Guy's with his wife and a couple of kids. So, pays off holding a camera like this, because I think people are more natural when they feel like they're not being filmed. And yeah, some of you are going to tell me I'm probably being a bit cheeky doing this, but I think I'd rather, capture it like this than not capture it at all and put people off. And yeah, maybe this is going to probably inspire me to get a proper camera and a proper setup. I think seeing how close you are to integrating with people, and then they get put off because you don't have a proper camera, or they're just not taking you seriously. For me, I feel the next progression now is to just get a proper camera. No long thing. Just I'm doing my best, guys. Sorry, I'm now.
Is it not in your pocket?
That's the new one.
Oh,
There goes the new one. Sorry. Yeah, it's not a camera, bruv, it's a phone, yeah? So if I put the phone down, it's gonna fall on the floor, yeah? It's just here. So if I put the camera down, how can I see? If I lean it up like that, hold on, let me see how far I can do this. Alright, maybe that's gonna work. Yeah, hold on. Alright guys, I'm gonna come off the mic for a minute, yeah, and I'm just gonna lean up the phone and see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is off key. What I'm doing. So I keep moving the phone, and it must be annoying for the viewers. I'm strapped to my phone, bro. I'm like, let's see if. Alright, I'm hoping that you can all see. With a bit of luck. Listen, if you can't see, we're fucked now, innit? Because I can't see, I'm blind, don't know what's going on.
And NASA that people all these pictures. But see this guy here, he works for NASA, and he was interviewed and he said, you know, all these images that we get, he actually says in the video, they are photoshopped, they have to be. Because they can't get far enough away from you.
If you can hear me, these are the leaflets that we're handing out to people. I'm hoping that you can still hear me. I'm sorry, I'm blind, I can't see nothing. If anyone... Colin, have you got your phone on you? Yeah? Harry, if you can hear me, can you call Colin and tell me if you can see and hear everything, please? Just give him a ring on his phone. Hopefully, yeah? Yeah, give him a ring on his phone and so I can talk to you, if that's alright. Can you call Colin's phone, Harry? Yeah, if you can call Colin's phone and then tell me to adjust anything, yeah? Give Colin a call on his phone.
Do you not want that?
Yeah, I want it.
Can I get over your lights again? We've got one light.
Right, 20p.
You should. Make fortune.
Say hello to the camera.
Where is it?
I'm getting Harry to call Colin's phone now. Tell me if he can see you. Maybe Harry's not even looking at the fucking chat. Has anyone got credit? Have you got credit to call him? Can you call Harry?
Yeah, I need that light though.
Oh yeah, sorry, Tom. That works as well. 20p.
Hello. I'm not really bothered about you here. I'm just going to say
Then he'll come back to me and want me to dance for him.
oh my god, thank you so much. So I will not do that again. But yeah, you can see. Stop. I'm moving aside now. Can you see?
Sorry? That's what they said. You know what? We can't find anything of that whatsoever. We tried looking for it, and we never find it in curvature. So they say
Right, so I can keep picking up my mic and giving a running commentary.
500 years. You can look at yourself, go and watch it, yeah? But if you have a camera like a Nikon P900, yeah? You can zoom in and it comes back. And at that level of zoom, you can watch it go out further and disappear over the curvature. Zoom in some more, and there it is. It comes back. We can't find curvature no matter what.
That's just all
We always talk about Brighton, we never. Life is just so busy, even though it's fun.
That's this picture, you know, you see the top one, you see that, yeah? The middle one, you see that, still flat. They want us to believe that that's what happened.
Yeah, doing self-leveling floors, and the floors are self-level, because the level, water always stands level. So we'd be selling to the maybe the fact that we saw that. It reminds me of
A whole lot of fish on the front of the floor. Giving me the feel that's made all the difference. Dropped a lump of fish. Thanks. That made all the difference. They can perfectly see. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a nice amount of people there. We've got people, I'm alright darling. We've got a nice amount of people talking, asking questions, people that know about it already, people that are new to the subject but are very interested in talking about it. I'm incredibly sorry for the loss of sound, but as soon as I go up there with my camera, as it's a phone, they're just not interested, and I think for the lack of professional equipment, people don't really take being filmed by a mobile phone possibly seriously enough to let me do that. So I'd rather let you guys see that, you know, people are stopping and people are interested. It's just people not wanting to be filmed by a mobile phone, I think. All right, so I'm gonna just keep this view on just now. All right, guys.
Take care.
Alright, well that'll be a help, won't it?
I need a light. I'm gonna go buy a lighter.
Yeah.
chips, are they? They're like frozen ones, aren't they? I don't like that when they do that in chip with you. I don't mind if they tell you, but...
Homemade chips.
Yeah, you want homemade chips in the chippy, don't you?
Yeah. I think when you do
I'm thinking about maybe like some 5x3 type planners. Well, maybe about this. Like,
oh yeah.
like that. Go around them, spread out. But I think, like I said, I think.
No, just look. You can ask questions too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, nice of me.
Not just on environmental issues, also climate issues, politics.
I speak a lot about do you know how to
I always read news about and I raised my son now thanks to homeopathy. I haven't vaccinated him, but when so I believe in homeopathy. But I'm coming from Israel at the moment.
All right.
About those people.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.
No, they say that it's not about us, it's about those who we really contaminate the others because we are
so hang on, if they're vaccinated
because some the argument goes that some are weaker, like for example if you try to overcome an illness like cancer, and so they go weaker, then they will be contaminated by this.
that means then the vaccine is working.
Yes, it means that too. It means that too, among other things. Yeah.
So positive to hear that other people know these same things as well.
Yeah. So is there, what are you trying to do? Are you an organization?
No, just all three people, and you know, discovery. All they tell us about the earth, where we live, in the life.
Right.
There's no, we don't live on that thing.
Right.
We live on something that looks. We got it on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we live on something that looks more like that, like a dinner plate.
And then he goes, do I say it? He goes, oh, I didn't know that. I was going to say that. I see.
No one's into trying to make money out of it. This is my information. Because right now, in America, $52 million every
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Together, electrify them, or whatever. Tell them what to do.
Where did Melton direction did Lee go? Yeah, I know, I want to go to the directions.
Car.
Still are beach shows that I've never
this is a much longer sit-down tactic.
Exactly, I agree on that.
I've done a lot of research on that very question.
Alright.
I agree with you.
I don't want to see a cap over it. I don't like caps. I've never worn a cap all my life. I'm only wearing it because I look like a fucking tramp with fucking hairdos. I'm not lying.
Thank you. I will go back now. Good luck with it.
Love it.
But not absolutely, you know, an unmovable rock.
No, I felt that. I felt that she was up for rocking about a bit, and I think she is going to keep on some of those videos in her own time, and hopefully that'll start opening forward in her brain.
Yeah.
Already, they've got her on now, that start doing right there. Anything quite real. It really is. That woman is a tough cookie. She's not fully on board.
I'm going to take a break and go for a stroll. So if
Yep,
anyone
go for
wants
it,
to take over
darling.
from me.
Yep, I'll go for that. Thank you very much. And thank you for doing such an awesome job so far, man. You're doing a monumental task. That was some serious red pilling that was going on there. And I think that's it. I think it's about how people are handled and being able to adapt to that individual person and try and be a little bit fluid. And when she came up with those alternative videos, body health, all of that, I was like, I'm hoping that when he sees your channel and sees the work that you've done, he's actually going to feel quite good about having this history on the road and go, oh, wow, that's put out so much positive energy, it will come back. I'm a great, I really feel that when you know, selflessly put out positive, fruitful energy. I don't think anything other than positive stuff will come back, energy-wise.
I hope so.
Yeah. Hoping you can hear everything, guys. Everything's going well so far, and we're just leaving the banner there just now for a bit to drop some red pills. Hoping you're all still there. At 8 pounds an hour.
Let's get back there. I can't remember. No, well, I can't remember where to go to get back to the car park.
That nearly happened twice
It's up the north.
Yeah, North Street, but okay, as long as you know, that's good.
Love it.
Level 5, block 4.
Love it.
Okay, as long as you know.
Absolutely love it. Where's everyone gone?
I know I actually.
Is everyone gone?
I'll hang around until I get back.
I don't think they could be too far. How happy I am I put my coat on today. I put my coat on and Ray said to me, "Babe, it's all good, relax, it's not winter yet." I said, "No, I don't trust it, I'm going down by the coast, I'm going to get that breeze." And you believe I was actually just going to come down here in a t-shirt?
Yeah, well, if you trusted the weather that's been lately, it's easy thing to do, really. But
yeah.
Well, I got all
okay, as long as you know.
It's up, wouldn't it? It's up there.
5 minutes later, I put it on,
darling. I've got to leave this bit. I've got. Oh, bless.
You gotta be there. You gotta be there when they're looking. Yeah, I like them to get something that's back. No. Because when they put in their peripheral vision, you see approaching like what?
Cold though, is it?
It's like that.
It's not cold.
It's not that cold.
That family with the orange trainers on, you see them? They look behind me.
Roxanne,
Maybe they will, they'll come back maybe.
Roxanne, it's Katinka going Saturday to Nottingham. Carnival. Katinka. No, spoke cat. Going Saturday.
She's in the, see the group chat that I put you in? Cosmic Cat's in that group chat as well. She put her thumbs up, so hopefully she's going as well. A bit of luck. I'll be there all day. I'll be there all day.
Where did they all go?
That was good. That was why.
Flat enders.
Yeah, I think it could be an online series.
Okay.
A reality document.
Well, yeah, I think we ought to do an episode of Flat Enders. Somebody's got to write it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a good job of
Let's
it.
see if we can appeal to some writers. Hint, hint. Not pointing any elbows or anything. Could we possibly get something penciled in, Marilyn?
Yeah, Doc. Yeah, Doc. Yeah, flat.
Me and Big B's are doing it, so one of us will have to be Stacey.
Oh my God, it is flat.
Get out of
We've got to get a pub that'll let us do it and get you behind the bar. It's not a fucking globe, get out my
Get out of my fucking flat pub. Fucking flat pub.
Love it. Love it. Me, that guy that's talking to Dave just now, he said, have you heard about flat earth? And the guy went, of course I have. What do you think I am, stupid? That guy's a flat earther, the guy that Dave's talking to just now. I'm hoping you can see that, but the guy that Dave's talking to just now is a flat earther. said, when's the feast come? Oh, you're fucking at it, but your end is again. Lines start going there. Gonna end up. I know. This way, walkie, walkie, walkie. This is where we look up and they're all up on their fucking 60 going, hello.
We've got our cars in the national car park. They've gone to look for a hat, Victoria and Tom. Yeah. He wants to get one. Yeah. Lee's gone to get a hat and a belt.
By the time they come back, it's time to go.
Because that, parked in the alley park.
Right, got my phone. Oh god. I'm just going to lift it up for a little bit. Whoopsie. Okay. So with a bit of luck you'll be able to hear me just now. So we've been having a few camera issues. Sorry, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try and get a bit of camera view. Hold on, let me just see how much charge I've got on this phone. Not a great amount of charge, so I need to carry on with the charging. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, so I'm down here today in Brighton with F.E.A.S.T. That's Tom and Victoria, and they have got a flat camp this week and next week, which they're doing. Tom, Victoria and other people that are on the camp have come down here today to do some red pilling. And you can see there, hold on, let me just try and get the camera ready for you. We've got Tom, Victoria, allegedly Dave, Colin, Lee, myself, Marilyn. We've been out here for the last hour or so. Been online live for about 92 minutes now. And I'm pleased to say we've red pilled dozens of people, had dozens of conversations. Lots of people have turned up and wanted more information. We've had a steady flow of people going past, having a look, looking at the information. We're against the weather today a little bit, it's overcast. We've got a few people that are going around the town doing a bit of activism mobile, and we're staying static here with this banner on the seafront, right beside the I-60 observation tower, as you're facing the sea to the right of Brighton Pier. And as I say, we've got a steady flow of people going past. We've got allegedly Dave there, and we've got Colin there, and giving people an opportunity to read the information on the banner. We've got some leaflets that we're handing out to those that are interested. We're not handing out the leaflets to, you know, anybody and everybody. We're handing out leaflets to people that are actually interested in what we're talking about. And we're pleased to say people are stopping and talking. It does look a little bit quiet just now. Sorry about that, guys. We've got a little bit of a gap. But as I'm looking left and right, in fact, I'll try and pan the camera left and right to show you. Yeah, got a steady flow of people coming that way. And we've got a steady flow of people coming that way. So yeah, we've got people going past, and the people that aren't stopping, they are looking. They're having a look. They're seeing what the information's saying, and the general consensus is on the beginning of the banner, it tells people that they're being lied to.
This is definitely not like Speaker's Corner.
No, it's not. As I was saying to everyone that's looking, there is a steady flow of people. But no, it's not. I feel that the amount of people that we can interact with at Speaker's Corner, it's a no-brainer that it has to happen there. It's the best opportunity to get the most people aware to this truth.
Because people who go to Speaker's Corner are sort of predisposed to.
They're shopping for it. They're shopping for it. It's almost like a department store for truth, and alternative subjects.
Or propaganda.
Propaganda. Yeah. I was just, you know what I was going to say. Just visualising what goes on in certain aspects of Speaker's Corner. Yeah, can't say that all of it's truth, but people are there to listen to information and to go back and forth. We do get real life trolls. There's no getting away from that.
And they're quite obvious.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I didn't tell you when I was there last time. I forgot you recorded.
Yeah, no, go on. I haven't got a proper mic set up, but they can see us properly.
Yeah, when I was there last time, I was talking to the. I was listening to the Nation of Islam guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was just standing and listening, and at the end he said, "Any questions?" And I stuck my hand up and asked a question, and he said, "I know you, free man." So I'm like, wow, okay.
Dave's got a name for himself already. I love it.
Yeah, so it was a bit shocking, really, but yeah, going to Speaker's Corner, I think that's the best place we could even hope to, best place to hope to get this word out, because it's a steady flow of people wanting to find something or listen to something.
Yeah, and we've had people coming back the next week and week after. We've had a couple of people come back a couple of weeks later, asking about more information, coming back and telling us stuff.
We've had somebody come back and start talking to other people about Flat Earth. So somebody came along and we were talking to them, and now they came back and they were talking to other people. So yeah, it's quite cool.
You can see it's having an effect. It's definitely having an effect. There's no getting away from it.
It's a bigger effect than people realise.
Yeah, it is. It is, and if I'm not talking to someone that knows about it, I'm talking to someone that's got friends that are talking about it, so they want to know more. You know, they'll say, well, my friends have been talking about it, you know, tell me more. And they might not be confident enough to actually talk to their friends about it, but they're confident enough to stop and talk to us about it, which I think is quite cool. Makes me feel like more people are knowing about it. I feel like it's a good marker to say that, you know, it is starting to spread. You know, it wasn't like that for me a year and a half ago when I was talking to people about it. They weren't giving me daylight in a dark corner.
No, exactly.
See, we've got some people stopping and having a look.
You're not doing a job. Oh, look, see, missed opportunity. See? See what I'm saying? Missed opportunity.
What are you like, Colin? What are you like?
Got to be on the ball, mate. On the ball.
That's it.
On the ball. I just realised. I've got. Shut up, Dave. Heard that last bit of Glover on out of me.
What are you like? What are you like? Thank you to everybody that's tuned in so far. I really appreciate you all tuning in, taking the time out to watch what we're doing here today.
Also, the composition of people walking past isn't conducive, really.
No. I did, you know what? Even though we haven't had as much abuse as we had a couple of weeks ago, I still find the crowd a weird one down here. Weird as in, it's almost like the crowd's not conducive to be receptive to the information that we're down here talking about. It's like it's not the right demographic. It's a bit hit and miss down here. It's not the same as it is in Bournemouth and Portsmouth. Portsmouth was brilliant. The food was crap, but the reception from the people was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Wouldn't eat there ever again. Would you, Colin? Would you eat in Portsmouth again? No. The chips, I didn't even go for any fish or meat, but just the chips were horrendous in their own right, and that's when I was just like, oh.
How can you make a mistake with chips, really? I mean,
It's like messing up a bowl of cornflakes, you know? But yeah, they messed up the chips. The chips were almost not edible.
Me and Tom took a bite of the fish, smashed it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but no, they were responsive. We had the megaphone down there, and it worked. It went down a treat. It went down a treat.
Victoria was good.
Yeah, there was like tens of people stopping. You know, the teenagers came through on all their bikes. There was about 15 of them, and they all came to a standstill. All wanted leaflets. All wanted to know more. But it's just.
Was a really good one.
It's a weird. You know, I thought Brighton was supposed to be like liberal and. They claim to be a town. Yeah, they claim to be this place of like people that are free thinkers, and that's what I'm saying. I thought it was just the weekend that we went was a bad weekend, but I'm now starting to think, right, we've had less troll type people, but not the amount of people. Like I would be thinking every fourth person would be stopping and going.
Yeah, you think.
We've done two in Morecambe and we've had banners where everyone can see them. Nobody's stopping. Nobody.
I don't get it.
No, I
don't get it. Saying about the demographic, Marilyn, not really quite getting the demographic down here for getting red pilled.
No.
So yeah, I feel to carry on going live because I'd rather you guys see this so that you can see, you know, how it fluctuates through the country. You know, you're not going to get a better representation than a live feed from a town that's, should we call it a sleepy town? I'd call it a sleepy town. We've got lots of asleep people. The people that we are speaking to that want to be awake, you can clearly see it's not the majority of people. Maybe I could do something cheeky actually, hold on. Okay. Alright. Come back a little bit. So it's not that we're not getting people, because people are going past. That looks quite quiet, but I'm just going to go over here so that you can see. Right. There's people all over the place. If you look there, that restaurant's almost full with people sitting outside. Yeah, the banner tells people they've clearly been lied to right in front of a flat horizon. Yeah. And I would have thought out of that group of people that just passed, at least someone would have stopped to read it. But no one stopped there to read it. Are those two going to stop? Even to read it? No. There's a look though. Definitely has a look. I'm just sitting back here a little bit, sitting back from there because that's quite close to the banner. I'm just going to try and shield my mic from the, try and shield my mic from the winds. So there's some more people walking past just now. Again, not really interacting too much with the banner. And so yeah, you know, I think it's a fair representation. You know, you've seen we've talked to people that are interested in talking. People are stopping and looking, but it's not, you know, I'm wondering if anyone that's watching is quite surprised, especially people that are from the UK. You know, is anyone from the UK quite surprised that Brighton's quite a sleepy town as far as people being aware of their surroundings are concerned? We've got some people that are stopping and having a little look, but they're looking from a distance. They're you know, they're having a glance from afar and keeping it moving. Marilyn's having a little rest there. She's on her phone. Lovely, Marilyn. Flat Earth dude, how you doing, darling? Thanks for tuning in, and thank you to you all for tuning in. I'm going to keep it live. I've got my phone on constant charge right about now to keep the battery going. Mobile charging pack is vital when doing live streams. I wouldn't be able to keep a live stream going for more than half an hour if I didn't have a mobile charger. And so far so good. And with a bit of luck, I'll be able to charge my phone on the train on the way back properly. So with a bit of luck, we'll have some people stopping and reading soon. We've got more people coming. As you can see, it's not like it's a ghost town, but the people that are walking past are not really interacting with it. See, look, they've walked right round the banner to walk to the beach to go and look at the view, and they've not read the banner. Yeah, I've got the mobile charger that I'm using just now, and I've got another one charged up in my bag as well. So I'm fully loaded with charging facilities. Always a good look. Always a good look. Yeah. Wondering where Tom, Victoria and Lee are. Dave's just gone off for a little bit. As you can clearly see, I'm late for my train. My train was due to leave at 3 o'clock. So I suppose I'm going to have to sort my ticket out when I get to the train station. That'll be a good laugh. But yeah, you know, trains leave Brighton fairly regularly to go back to London, so I highly doubt it's going to be too much of a drama. Had a quick look, had a cheeky little look. I've noticed that people have like little cheeky looks. They'll like slow down, absorb as much of it as they can and keep it moving without stopping. Like those ladies there, they're having a good absorb as they approached it. She's looking back a little bit, now she's going to keep it moving. So those people that are walking past like that, they're reading "You have been lied to," and quite clearly in the first 3 boxes it's telling them that they've been lied to about the fact that they live on a spinning ball. So even if they do nothing else, even if they just read the top section of the banner, I'll show you as you go past it what I'm talking about. If I bop past it, I'll show you what I mean, right? So imagine you're someone that's not looking to stop because you just don't want to be seen reading something like this. As you go past it, look what you're reading. You look how you absorb that. You're being lied to, F.E.A.S.T.co.uk. You've been lied to. So even if you didn't absorb anything else, you've absorbed, you've been lied to, www.F.E.A.S.T.co.uk, yeah? And if they absorb any more, they're seeing pictures of globes right here in the first box. Look, you've been lied to. Balls. Which Earth is fake? In the top box. 71% of Earth is water. All the different images. Fantastic, Mr. Robert Simon, aka Mr. Blue Marble. Crepuscular rays. Spherical trigonometry of a sphere. Science. If an idea is not observable, measurable, repeatable, falsifiable, then it is not considered scientific. After considering bendy water, you may come to the conclusion that a magical force known as gravity holds the key. Yeah. Henry Cavendish. His rubbish experiment. You know? And then we've got, if not gravity, then what? Gravity needs to be strong enough to hold vast oceans to a 1,000-mile-an-hour spinning ball, yet weak enough for birds to fly, and so on and so forth. And then got a chart there showing geometric construction by trig formula here. Okay, you can see that it's clearly there for all to see. Yeah, it's clearly legible. People can read that. Yeah. Before ever needing gravity, the natural laws of density and buoyancy already perfectly and adequately explain the world around us. For example, the reason a balloon filled with helium rises to the sky and a balloon filled with air from our lungs drops to the ground is not because Newton's magical selective pulling force has an aversion to helium. It's simply helium is lighter and less dense than the air we blow the balloon up with, which is why the balloon will rise up to the sky. So, and then over here, 71% of Earth is water and it always finds its level. The absurdity of the globe is believing that water's surface takes the shape of what is underneath. Even if oceans were forced to stick to the ball Earth because of gravity, the water should still remain level, not curved. The globe is a lie. Then I've got www.F.E.A.S.T.co.uk and then Instagram official Flat Earth UK. So there's another little synopsis of what everyone's reading. And while I was doing that, actually, people could see me filming it, so they started looking at it behind me. I'll just ask Colin that, actually. Colin, while I was filming that, was there some people looking at it behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was. I didn't want to turn around and disturb them, but I thought I felt some people behind me looking, so... Okay. There you go. So... that's all good. That's all good. Nicely done. Nicely done. Hold on, I'm just going to lean it up on this post real quick. So you can see. See Colin there? So Colin's standing there by the banner. Oops. Strapped to my phone so I can't move too far away from it. The joys of charging. No, there's the wire for the charger going into my pocket. So I'm trying to visually represent what's still going on here. People are still looking at the banner. They're still reading it. And I've tried to give you a visual synopsis of what's on the actual banner itself. Thank you to everybody that's tuned into the chat room, taking the time out to listen and see what we're doing here today in Brighton. As I said, this is a bit of a sleepy town. I don't think there's too many awake people around here. This place claims to be some free-thinking place to be. I haven't really seen any proof of that, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to leave you viewing for a second while I sort out my charger and everything else, okay? Right, hold on. Stay there for a second, people. Yeah. Yeah. all good, Colin. Thank you, though. So now I'm just going to set up the camera. Hold on. Try not to mash up my camera. Easier said than done, people. Yeah, not easy. Try and lean it up on the charger. I've now got the charger on the ground as well, everyone. So, obviously, the banner's there. Yeah, along this line here. The banner's right here. Okay. All right. So between there and there. That section there is where the banner is, so you're going to see people looking down here. All right. I'm sorry if you can't hear me properly. Yeah, you're just going to have to. Sorry, I'm in the way. Sorry if you can't hear me properly, but I'm going to try and talk to people about it. And the more I hold my phone, the more difficult it's getting. But I'd rather let you see what's going on. So I'm going to go and stand up front and try and speak to some people.
Well, you can only believe what you see, can't you?
The big news knew that.
I love it. It's so
I need it because listen, look at my hair.
so becoming. What did you say, Maren?
Guess what? Sale.
This is really interesting.
Oh,
Sitting there.
I should run to you about. I bet. Yeah. Oh no way.
Have you missed it?
What? Well, no, well, you said a couple of hours. I took it till 3 o'clock. But then I just phoned the station and said it's only a difference of about 6 quid. But I'm happy to be out here as long as you are, and then I know you guys are going to drive back and I'll go to the station and we're all good.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a rush, babe. You lot, I'm not rushing you at all. I don't,
When are you going to camp next week when you start? Yeah.
Are you staying over?
He's fucking done. Yeah, he's in boots. Oh, it's Ben
love him, man. You're fucking
got mustard all over your hands, mate.
They're so into it, they're like jotting down everything you buy, and I forgot to tell them, all I had to say was F.E.A.S.T.com. Is that right?
Yeah. No, it's not code.
All right.
But it's alright, it'll come up on a Google search. Hey, everyone, look, come and put yourself on camera. Come stand here, you can put yourself on camera. You stand back here, you can stand up. That's the Mason first degree Mason. I know first level Mason. Flat attack, baby. Flat attack.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
I've got to go back and do a flyer. I'll put that later. You know that flyer there? I put it, but it got soaking wet because I wanted to keep on with it all the time. But I just got wet in the toilet. No worries.
Alright guys, we've got the gang's... Gang is here. Gang is here. Do you believe this is where I'm leaning up the phone down here? Right down here. I'm leaning it so it looks out. So, alright. Let's get this back. Put the battery pack in the back pocket. Got Lee there. Nice. He's done a little bit of a change. He's got a little bit of a classy little a little cashmere number on.
This is camel.
Little camel cashmere number on there.
That's the one, yeah.
Camel
And a belt as
cashmere.
well.
Yeah.
The trousers don't fall down.
Bringing the London vibe to Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah.
London's in the house today, guys. We've got London in the house. We've got Liverpool in the house. We've got Lancaster in the house. We've got Maryland, East London in the house. South London in the house. South London, West London, Dave, North London. Yeah, we've got quite a few areas in the UK down here today. Look, now the gang's back. We've got some combos going. Tom's now talking to the guy that Marilyn was talking about. Yeah,
You like that? Yeah.
man. He's going to show me what he bought. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Let's see what Lee bought down in Brighton. What'd you get, Lee? Nice green one. Nice green one. Nice green one. Primani. So we're now in the correct attire for Brighton. Brighton's chilly today. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell her what it's all about.
No, she's having a bop round. Yep, it's all going nicely. Like I said, the weather's against us. We're underneath the I-360, massive phallic symbol in Brighton. They've got a little pod that goes up and down. I think I'll wait for some better weather to go up in there. Like I said, if you look behind me, it's overcast. Excuse my appearance today, guys. My hair's a bit rent-a-wreck, it's a bit windswept. But yeah, it's clouds everywhere. I think we're really fortunate actually to not have had rain at this point.
All they're giving us.
We haven't had any rain.
Different every year. Which one do you live on?
Yeah, I'm positive. I'm all good for an ice cream. I'm all good for an ice cream. Thank you so much to everybody that's tuning in. I'm going to keep going for as long as I can. I'm not going to cut the live stream. I'm going to keep going live. As long as we're dropping red pills, I'm staying live. I'm saying hi to the chat room. Tom, you want to say hi to the chat room?
Yes. How many we got?
We're in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, going live, and we've got people taking the time out of their day to watch us live.
Speaker's Corner again, me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, do you want to tell them where you're going to be at the weekend?
Oh, we're off to, I don't even know where we're camping though.
You're coming up to London?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you was on about that.
No. Weekend?
Yeah. Weekend, what?
Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Where are you going on Saturday?
Off to yours.
What are we doing on Saturday? What are we doing in the daytime on Saturday, bro?
Eastbourne, is it?
Oh,
is it? It's what?
Not even Carnival.
No way. Yeah, man.
Tom doesn't know if it's this week or last week.
My head's still back at camp.
Tom's coming up to London with Vic, and we're going to do Notting Hill Carnival on Saturday. And then we're all going to be at Speaker's Corner on Sunday.
Definitely.
Tom, Vic, Colin, me. I think allegedly Dave said he's going to try and come to Speaker's Corner on Sunday as well. Yeah. So there's going to be a pack of us there. I'm going to be bringing my banner again.
Is it the last time you're doing the weekly one now? You're going to start doing a monthly?
Yeah, after the end. But actually, might push out one last one at the beginning of September, and then it'll be the last weekend of the month. There on out. The conversation needs to happen at Speaker's Corner. I think it's a no-brainer.
Definitely.
And apparently there's other Speaker's Corners elsewhere in the UK.
I've heard that
so
myself, yeah.
Dave Marsh said he's found one in Nottingham.
No way.
So Nottingham Speaker's Corner, I think that's got to be done. So,
should be one in every town and city, to be fair, shouldn't there?
The Americans are saying that they don't have anything like that. They don't have Speaker's Corner. They don't have somewhere that they can go that people know that you can, shout stuff from the rooftop. So we've got to take full advantage of that because we've got that. We've got that in the capital city, and we've got, well said, Tom, John Smith Globalite, Flat Earth Dude. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Fully appreciate you all being here. We're going to keep dropping red pills for as long as possible.
I think we should move the banner of them to there or somewhere else because it's not as... Everyone's too busy here, aren't they? They're either going about the day or they're off somewhere. Do you know what I mean? They're not...
Tom thinks we should move.
No, thank you, mate. Here, lot, mate.
Go on, chase him down, Lee. Chase him down. That's it. He's come back for a leaf. Look at that. Happy days. Happy days. Look at that. Flagged him down on his bike. We saw the eye contact. Well, Lee got the eye contact for him. He's pointing out some bits and pieces on the leaflet. That's positive interaction as far as I can see. Yeah.
And you could see him as he was going past. He wanted to be involved.
And this guy here, he's talking to Colin, who's here. This guy was the guy that started talking to Marilyn, and now he's talking to Colin. So good on you, Marilyn. That guy that you started talking to, he's still talking to Colin. So good on you, babe. Lee's still talking to that guy on the bike. Vic's just gone and interacted with that guy with the white t-shirt. I'm going to stay back here with the camera because, you know, we saw what happened earlier on with the camera. People just start running off. So forgive me, I can't keep up with the chat room. Things are flashing up. I just saw fishing game, something fishing game. Yeah. So yeah, my apologies. Thank you so much to everyone that's tuning in so far. My apologies for not being able to keep up with the chat room. It's flashing up on my screen for just seconds and then going off again. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything that's going on here now. Got a little bit of movement. I'm going to come the other side of this because I don't really want to cause too much of a distraction. So here we go. I'll come back a bit and show you what's going on here now. Hold on. Just trying to get a good position here, actually. Hold on. Yeah. So, right. Yeah, look. There we go. Hold on. There we go. I can give you a bit of a better representation now of what's going on there. I'm holding it steady. Yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hollywood Boulevard this weekend, live and Saturday. Hollywood. Awesome Flat Earth dudes. Yeah, what I'm able to do is if I go there, when I go over there, they'll run off with my camera. So what I'm doing is I'm going there, Marilyn, but look what I'm doing in the camera now. I'm showing it all on selfie cam, yeah? But I just don't want to scare anyone off. So I'm just going to do it over my shoulder just now. See, see what happens? I went closer, and because I had my phone up, some of them walked off. So my lesson of the day is get a better camera. Yeah, that's my lesson of the day. Get a better camera and a tripod and get some kind of serious setup, and then at least people will like congregate. So I don't know if my partner's listening, but Raymond, if you're listening, so it's a tripod, a camera, a mic, the whole shebang, please. Just magic that into existence for me, please, Raymond, because I think that is what I need. People are not taking my phone seriously, guys. They're just seeing me run up with a phone and then they're gone again. So hold on, I'm just going to try and balance out the phone so you can see. That guy on the bike's only just gone. He was talking to Lee for a bit. We've got some people interacting there by the banner. Awesomeness. Brilliant. Let's hope so, Cat Robin. Like, if he's listening, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, don't run at them. I was trying to walk backwards slowly, but I think they clocked that because Marilyn was calling me over. I think she thought I was just talking on camera and not paying attention to what was going on in the background. Little did Marilyn know that the reason I walked back was to give you a better panoramic view of what was going on. She was worried that, you know, I was about to lose having that on camera, but don't worry. Attach the phone to a snap. I didn't read that in time. Crap. Attach the phone to something. Yeah, you're right. I've had the phone leant up on the ground. In fact, that's what I think I might do, you know. I'm going to go and lean up the phone again. I'll go lean it up. I think that's probably the best bet. I'm going to keep it on the charger. I'm going to put the phone here. Hold on. Good looking out on that advice, Harry. Let's just get that lent up properly. You're not going to have to bear with me. I'd rather have something that you can actually properly see. And with a bit of luck, you'll hear something.
All right, I'll let you go, okay?
Apparently that bit on the
I think he left, yeah.
all companies like north, yeah. So south is all the way now. And the people left there.
You got Dave's number, Dave?
I've only got him on Facebook. Facebook. He'll be back. He's probably just having a little look around. Yeah, he just wants to have a little look around, I think.
Somewhere to find it level. Yeah, that's why river is always closed.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, sea level.
Oh, Lauren. First time birth.
Do you want some of that? Yeah. I think
See, I'm not talking computerised.
No, they're just interesting.
Yeah, well, without
It's cool, isn't it? I like it. It's because of my hair. I'm growing it. Yeah.
I've always found, mate.
Let's go and look at what they just looked at.
I might do, yeah. I might do. I might go for it. I'm only young, isn't it? Try out the hair package. But at the moment, I'm going for the awkward stage where I can't do anything with it.
When we go into the city centres, into the shopping bits, that's all tends to get more reception. Here they usually just live for this year.
I thought you wanted to meet with the I-360. Yeah, I
No, I just wanted to meet at the I-360 because people could see it. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into town. Yeah, no worries.
Are you a flat earth person?
I'm definitely not a globe person.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not one of those.
No.
Why? What's the main reason?
We are. Because you want. Because what he says we are. Yeah, no, that. Well, how long do you want to stay? We can always go and move. We can always go and move because the public surrounding there are even more active.
It's the price of that car park.
All the way back. All the way back to and guess what? And the 30th of September, right, which was my wedding. Because we actually missed 24 hours. And you couldn't have done that if you just didn't.
When I don't know an area that well.
I wasn't number one, and I've trained as well. So carry on.
So snipers say that they have to adjust the Coriolis effect. So the spin of the earth.
No, not the spin of the earth. It's gravitational pull, which affects it. Because over 2 miles, it will actually dip. So you actually offset for the gravitational pull, not for any spin of the earth.
Eventually, we've got number one.
It will do. Once the energy that is used to get it off the ground is used up. Once the energy is gone, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there to hold it. It will come crashing back. The only thing that won't is helium and hydrogen because they keep going. However, oh, go on.
Helium, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? A helium balloon defies gravity.
Yeah.
In what way? Right, so how can gravity, gravity is not nothing to do with it. So helium balloons rise through the air. Yeah, they're like
They are like
yeah, they are in air. Right? They are. Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But what I'm saying is, right, gravity is pushing everything down in this reality, right? Right, so how, why? What's the rule book of gravity? Who wrote the rule book of gravity?
Nobody wrote it.
Right, this is what I mean.
I've been around the world and I've seen it.
I've walked around the block with me, my
And I
feet
have
ball.
physically seen windows and everything.
Yeah, the windows, right? If you was going to build a window around this cylindrical object, the window has to be cylindrical. You're seeing the curvature of the window.
No, the reason is because you get around.
Okay, so we've been down here for a bit. I've been streaming for about 133 minutes. That's about 2 hours. Just over 2 hours. People are looking at the banner. You can't hear me, can you? Hold on. Hoping you can hear me now.
Right, guys, is everyone ready for a wrap, or do you want to move on and do it somewhere else?
Just working out what's going on now. I think they're ready to go back to camp, so I'm going to make my way back to the train station and sort out a ticket back to London. I'm going to wrap up my banner, get it packed back into my bag. I appreciate you all tuning in and hearing what I've got to show you today. F.E.A.S.T, the camp, has come out to Brighton to do some activism. We've been here for a good couple of hours. Tom's talking to that guy there. Hold on. Just let you see that in the background as well, because Tom's still talking to that guy that Marilyn started talking to. Just trying to hear what he's saying. Yeah, he's lovely guy. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up the live feed here. I'm going to get the train back to London, and yeah, I might go live on my way back to London and give a synopsis of today. I don't really know if I need to though. I'm going to be live again on Saturday from Notting Hill Carnival, and then live again on Sunday from Speaker's Corner, and possibly another little cheeky live on Monday again from Carnival. We'll see. I'm going to go on to Sun and Moon Family United on Friday. Tune into that on Friday. Karen's got Chris UK. He's going to be on there talking about what his recent very damning piece of evidence for the Globe lie. He'll be on Karen's Sun and Moon Family United on Friday. I'm not sure of the time, haven't got the time yet, but I'll be there as well. So I highly recommend you tune into that on Friday evening. And other than that, I really appreciate you all tuning in and watching today. I properly appreciate you taking the time out. Well, in the UK it's the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, so this is not normally when I would be going live, but once again I truly appreciate all you taking the time out to be here with us. And you'll see me again live soon. Alright, my darlings, much love and respect to you all. Take care.